Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. Came straight off the plane and then just right into it into the studio.
I just came from Tokyo.
Yeah, thank you so much. Would you grab the microphone?
Oh, there's a microphone here. Oh, okay, okay. Yes, I just came from Tokyo. Thank you for having me, though.
Yeah. Welcome. So can you tell us a bit about the songs you're about to play? You prepared three songs for us today.
Okay. So which song should I play? Um, okay, maybe I'm gonna play Beethoven, Moonlight Sonata, I guess. I'm gonna be playing this song with the orchestra at Carnegie Hall, but today I'm gonna just play solo. I mean, this song's meant to be solo, but I added an orchestra arrangement to it. But I don't have orchestra right now, so I'm gonna be playing just piano.
All right,
Okay.
amazing. We'd love to hear it. Thank you.
Okay, let's try. Little jet lagged. What time is it in Japan right now?
6:30 in the morning,
6:30. Okay.
7 o'clock maybe.
Okay. Usually I go to bed around that time, actually. one note at the beginning. How did I?
Well, thank you. I think it sounded great. Would you grab the microphone? Man, okay, so
I screwed
you're
up one note.
playing. Well, it
This
sounded
time, sorry.
excellent. Regardless, thank you. You're playing Carnegie this week, right? So you're playing Carnegie on Thursday the 12th and then Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. So what can we expect out of those two shows? Is it going to be ex-Japan music, Yoshiki music, classical, some mix?
It's gonna be a combination of all. Like I'm playing, I mean, pretty much all my composition, but I'm also playing Beethoven. I'm not gonna screw up this time. Then also Tchaikovsky, ex-Japan's, songs, and my compositions such as I composed for the Emperor of Japan or Golden Globe theme or something like that.
Excellent. And is this going to be have you played with the Tokyo Philharmonic before? Because they'll be at Carnegie as well. Is this going to be the first time, or have you collaborated with them in the past?
It's the first time. Actually, we had a rehearsal in Tokyo a few days ago. Yeah, it's amazing. Tokyo Philharmonic is one of the best orchestra in the world. So sounded amazing. Yeah.
Excellent.
So
Well,
they
I
are
can't
flying
wait.
from
I'm going to
Tokyo,
go
actually.
check it out. I can't wait till Thursday. This is going to be great. So you've got a second song for us. Can you tell us a bit about this next song?
I was gonna play Tchaikovsky, but let's do it then.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd love to hear it.
Okay. He's one of my favorite composer. Yes. Again, the same song I'm gonna be playing with the orchestra. It's more like a piano concerto vibe at the Carnegie Hall, but I'm playing solo today. Missed a few notes again.
right. That was great. Thank you. So what is it then about Tchaikovsky that makes him your favorite composer?
Just his melody is really beautiful. I think I got influenced by a lot of composers. Chopin, Beethoven, Tchaikovsky, Rachmaninoff, and Schubert. Yeah, when you listen to a Chopin song carefully, there are some of the and classical composers' phrase in it. So I intentionally put that on sometimes. Yeah.
Great. So the third song that you have prepared, is this going to be from a classical composer, a more contemporary composer? Is this going to be one of your originals, or what are we going to hear?
I was gonna play Chopin, but I'm gonna do a Chopin song then. Maybe that might be easier. Let's see. I'm gonna play this song too. Again, I'm gonna play with the orchestra. It's gonna be a little different arrangement. I'm gonna be playing. Okay, I'm gonna play Out of Life. Okay.
All right. Great.
Yeah. There's some improvisation to it, but let me see.
Thanks again. That was great. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, this is the X Japan song I just played. So usually this song is like 30 minutes long when I play the X Japan. It's a really long song, but just like classical version and a little different arrangement.
So speaking of X Japan, I just got a chance a couple nights ago to watch We Are X, which is just fascinating. For anybody listening who doesn't know, there's a documentary called We Are X, which is all about Yoshiki's the front man of X Japan, and so it's going back almost 30 years probably, the history of that band, and you guys have been through quite a bit. I mean, it's heavy. There's a
It's
lot
really
of
heavy. It's
heavy history
almost
to the band.
too crazy to be true story. It's like you're thinking about when you talk about the rock documentary, people may think sex, drugs, and rock and roll. It's completely different. More like death, cult, and rock and roll. I guess it's very painful. I mean, it was painful to create that film, but it was kind of therapeutic process. And then, yeah, I mean, the vocalist and I grew up together. When we met when we were 4 years old, and then we became one of the biggest rock band in Japan. But vocalist joined cult. He got brainwashed. Then Toshi, he got brainwashed. Then right after that, our band broke up. Then Hide, the guitar player, he passed away. So it's there was another bass player, original bass player. His name Taiji. Also, he killed himself. It's a almost crazy story. Including my father, he also took his own life. So, I mean, okay. So talking about classical music, because my father, got me a piano when I was 4 years old, and I playing classical music, listening classical music. Then when he passed away, I started doing rock, but I didn't stop classical music. So then, X Japan, I was that film as well. X Japan played Madison Square Garden 2 years ago. I mean, 2017, almost 3 years ago then. So then, we kind of get reunited and everything. That's also the X film. Also, my another dream was playing Carnegie Hall. It's going to be happening day after tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad that was a therapeutic experience to make that movie. I mean, it's as dark and as heavy as it is. It's a fascinating story from a viewer's perspective. So, I'm glad that it exists. And so, speaking of We Are X, you've got the soundtrack from that is coming out, right? That's be out in March. It sounds like.
That's right. I think soundtrack is coming March. Before soundtrack, I think we are X. The end title song, which I composed, song called Lavinas. The single is coming, I think, sometimes in February.
Yeah, on the 2nd, is that right? On February 2nd?
February 2nd. Wow, that fast. Okay. Yeah, I think so. It's Lavinas coming, the soundtrack. Then, believe it or not, the album. Yeah, X Japan album is on its way. I've been saying the past several years, but it's really happening. Yeah.
All right, good. Well, we're looking forward to that. I know everybody who's watching right now is also looking forward to it. You're getting a lot of comments from Facebook from the people who are watching this.
Really?
And yeah, quite a bit of love. So, well, Yoshiki, thank you for being here. And so, Carnegie Hall on Thursday, Carnegie Hall on Friday. Is there anywhere else that people can catch you performing live, or is it just the one-off, the Carnegie and then home?
Okay, so I was touring, as my classical. Then played about Tokyo and Hong Kong. A few weeks ago, actually 2 weeks ago. So, was actually. Did you hear the Hong Kong story though? No.
I would love to hear the Hong Kong story.
Okay, so it was incredible. 2 hours before the show, actually that was December 29th. Today is what 10th, so maybe 12 days ago, 13 days ago. 2 hours before the actual show, we did rehearsal, 2 days of rehearsal and everything. Then promoter came to me, said, we need to cancel the show. I was like, what? We have an entire orchestra and everybody flown from America and England and then Japan. So everybody's here. So then the audience is already outside. We didn't apply for license. Like, what? So there's several thousand people waiting outside, about to get in. Then I cannot not just cancel the show. So, but we don't have license to say, do the event, business event. So we can't sell the tickets. Like, oh my God, what should I do? I mean, I cannot turn down fans like that. So I say, okay, I'm gonna play for free. Let's refund entire tickets. Let's do free concert. I negotiate with the venue. Venue said, "Are you serious?" Like, yes, I'll do it for free because fans because our fans, I'm here. So I really love my fans. So then they said, well, we cannot do today anyway. We still have to, get some, even though it's going to be a free show, need to have like private concert, like private shows, like event license. So then you can do it tomorrow night. So I stayed one more night, not only me, and, the people from all my staff and the singers and everybody. So we played December 30th. So for free show. So was quite an experience. But that day I had TV show in Japan, in Tokyo, so I had to cancel that show. There was a pretty big TV show. So I had flown from Hong Kong to Tokyo. Then next day, 31st, and did some TV show, and it's a very long story. But anyway, I had to just
that part of the story was great. I'm sure the fans were very appreciative that you decided to change plans like that. That's great. How did the show go?
Went really well. The fans are amazing. That really makes me happy. So everything else I still have to deal with a lot of issues, but I say now I'm gonna concentrate on Carnegie Hall, so I'm gonna deal with everything else after Carnegie Hall. I just wanna practice and then just getting ready for the Carnegie Hall. So.
All right. Well, everybody in this office is certainly looking forward to it. And thanks again for being here. We really appreciate it. And
also, Japan has a Wembley show coming, Wembley Arena in London, March 4th as well. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.